So Imogene's car traveled 432 miles, averaging a certain speed. So I'm letting X be Imogene's car's rate. And we know that distance equals rate times time, D over R equals T. So her time is 432 over X. Now the next line said if the car had gone 6 miles per hour faster, well, that's going to be X plus 6. But she's still traveling 432 miles per hour. This time the time will be 432 over X plus 6. Now this is where it gets, you got to think about it. It says the trip would have taken 1 hour less. If the car had gone 6 miles per hour faster, the trip would have taken 1 hour less. Now this time right here, 432 over X plus 6 is when she's driving faster. Okay? So I wrote down 432 over X. And then over here on the other side, I put 432 over X plus 6. And I said, are those two times equal? Ignore the 1 for right now. And those two times, these two times here are not equal. Okay? This one is 1 hour less, the bottom one. So like this would be a 4. That means this would have been 5 hours. I'm just making those numbers up, okay? But how do I make those equal? Well, if I subtract 1 from the left-hand side, I've got 4 equal 4. Now, the 5 and 4, that wasn't anything magical. I could have said if this was 6 hours and this would have been 7 hours. But what you need to do is to make them equal, you've either got to subtract 1 from the left or add 1 to the right, okay? So let me clean this up a little bit. So I've got this equation right here, this one, 432 over X minus 1 equal 432 over X plus 6. And I'm going to clear my fractions by multiplying both sides by X and X plus 6, X and X plus 6. Multiply every term on both sides. So here the x's cancel with that x right there, and you're left with 432 times x plus 6. And you got to multiply the 1 by x plus 6. Of course, there's a minus sign, so I had to bring that minus sign down right there. And then on the right, the x plus 6 is canceled, and you're left with 432x. So this line is complete. Now, I'm switching to blue. This line is just where I've multiplied through to get rid of my parentheses. Multiplied through by negative x. And then from this line to this line, I've just what? These canceled. That left me a 0 on the right. And that left me negative x squared minus 6x plus 2592. And then I multiplied every term on both sides by negative 1, so that leading coefficient is positive. So A is 1, B is 6, C is negative 2592. So I plug those into the quadratic formula. It's negative 6 plus or minus negative 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times a negative 2592 all over 2 times A. And A, of course, is 1. I use my calculator to calculate that number underneath the radical. I got 10,404. I took the square root of 10,404, and I got 102. Now, negative 6 minus 102 would give me a negative number, and I can't have a negative number for the rate of a car. So I knew it was going to be negative 6 plus 102 over 2. Negative 6 plus 102 is 96 over 2. That gave me an answer of 48.